Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Main man is out there with Slim. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, they've got Anthony. Monroe is out there with Cowboy. Then there's... And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Here's Bitadze. Here's Rain Man driving inside. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Reese the pass to Rain. There's Bitadze. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And that one drops for him.
Carter Jr. does a nice job there giving it up to his teammate. A solid passer at his position.
Anthony, the pass to Monroe. Ripped away. Here's Rain Man. Takes it inside. Yes, that goes in.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Monroe in the corner. In the air. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Good work defensively by Anthony.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Cowboy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Pacers ball.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
The Magic trail by 7. A drive by Monroe. A rebound by Bitadze. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They say it was last touched by Carter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
It's stolen by Carter. Anthony kicks to Monroe. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton for three. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And so here is Indiana. Rain Man passes to Reese. There's the pass to Rain Man. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Magic trail by 7. Anthony taking his time here. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now Anthony, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Oh, and the jam by Monroe.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Rain Man coming off. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Callaway. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Now off the inbound.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
Here's Brogdon. The Magic hitting the bucket. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3 ball.
Here's Monroe. Oh, and the jam by Monroe.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He goes for a slam. Difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so here is Indiana after the Magic pick up 2. He takes it in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Here's Monroe. The Pacers making the shot. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Reese. Pass to Bitadze. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. That's something that started early on in his life, and honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Now here's Monroe. 6 points for him. Anthony kicks to Monroe. Driving in. Goes back up, and the layup is good. And that's now 6 points for Cowboy.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting the ship.
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Magic ball.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Get through.
Here is Slim, guarded by Fultz. From deep three-point range, the shot by Brogdon, no good. And here's Fultz. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
Nice move. Bank shot, no good. The Magic trail by 7. Passes it to Monroe. Over to the left wing. Carter kicks to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here is Slim. Last time out he had 38 points.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Monroe nails both of them. Indiana leading by 7. Now Brogdon. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Raymond. Here is Slim.
Minutes remaining in the first.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
you've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Logged in the pass to Reese. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Pacers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
Now here's Monroe. Picked off in midair. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Stolen. 59 seconds left in the first. Reese the pass to Raymond. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Still Magic Ball.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Pacers leading by 12. Here is Slim. He's got 11. Halliburton in the corner. And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Anthony.
Putting that 6'10" wingspan to great use. Brogdon proving how effective he is on defense.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pacers lead by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Cowboys out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Monroe in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here is Slim trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Callaway passes to Monroe, and it's slammed in by Monroe.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Indiana moving it around. There's Bitadze. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third.
Now we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Excellent quick hands there by Brogdon to come up with the steal and ignite the break.
Anthony with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Pacers leading by 18. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Monroe. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Cowboys got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Here is Slim. 15 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Taken away by Anthony. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Over Fultz. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Monroe's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.